Hi, it's Nikki. I just show this little altered book I've made. It's from an old book cover, and I've covered it here with Anna Griffin paper. It's this one, if you can see, that's better. I've just Mod Podged over it. On the front, there's just some scrapbook paper, a doily. Well, I've got a couple of doilies there, haven't I? Well, half of one here. This is a cavellini postcard, which is just absolutely beautiful. And then on the spine bit here, I've put a canvas tag, one of those I bought in Michael's when I was in America. And I picked the butterfly one, obviously, to go with the sort of theme. Just a piece of nice ribbon, and this is a little flower I made that was crocheted to me by my one of my subscribers, Terry, who lives in Florida, and she made such a wonderful job. And I picked two that I thought sort of coordinated, the little flat one and then the more raised one with the little pearl in the middle. Inside, it's got two signatures which I've sewn in. On the inside here, I've just made a little pocket with a couple of little journaling spots. And then this is a 7 Gypsies card. And so I just stuck that in, belongs to, so you could fill it in. It's got some Kool-Aid dyed paper in it. Dyed scrapbook paper as well as plain paper, and I'll try and remember. I think a lot of them were K&Co actually. This is a K&Co one, and what I did was I cut along here and then round the rows because I quite liked that, so it looked quite pretty. And I used the grape, dark cherry Kool-Aid because it still smells a bit cherry. This was a piece of paper from the original book. Another K&Co paper, both those. This was an envelope I was gifted in a swap, and I've just stuck some, I want to say that is a K&Co Smashbook pad, and I've just cut the top of the page off, and in it I've just put some card that matches this inside cover there. And there's some graph paper. Let me just tuck that back inside. Some graph paper, which again I've made another little pocket, a couple of little tags. This was from the American Crafts set, and this was one like there was a bigger page and I've cut it down, so it says description of activity. And then here I put a little envelope that I'd made out of a die that I received from Crafty Irina, and I just decorated it up, and it says there's no place like home, and I just got a little journaling card in there, which I can't get out single-handed, but it is there, I promise you. Oh yes, just made out of some Tim Holtz paper. So just put that in there. This was just a die-cut piece of paper, a piece of scrapbook card, and I've just stuck on it there a little totes of memories. Just some, I think this was originally was like a lemony coloured paper, and it's been Kool-Aid dyed. Some more K&Co paper, and this is a Prima journaling spot, which I just thought was so pretty, and so I put that in. It's sort of got a vintage gardeny theme to it, hasn't it, the book? Really, it wasn't really any theme at all, but that's just the way it went. Some more of that American Crafts paper, and I've just stuck this was an offcut of a piece of Prima Romance paper. This is a Cavellini envelope, which I've sewn into the middle, and it's just got a big journaling spot inside there. There's a cigarette card, a vintage cigarette card, just there on the tab, again sort of a butterfly theme, isn't it? Some more Kool-Aid dyed paper, and there's just a little offcut of that ribbon left, so I put that in. These are from the Simple Stories Recollection Simple Stories line, and some K&Co paper. There's the other end of that die cut piece, and what I did was I stuck that's a Prima journaling card, and made just a little tuck spot, so I've got just a little tiny tag in there with a little bit of offcut of ribbon. Actually it looks like lace on it. The other side of that card, some more Simple Stories. Oh, that was just a little journaling spot I got from, I think it was from the pound shop. And then this is from the Simple Stories range, and I've stuck that on, and that's got some distressed looking music paper on the back. It's an envelope here, and this is a la-di-da journaling spot, and then again another piece of the card there I've made into places to write on or stick pictures and things. More K&Co paper. There's an old copy of a library card stuck in there, and then on the back again it's got a Prima journaling card, the old paper, and there's the back of the K&Co paper, and then the second thing which has got similar sort of things. That's from the Simple Stories range. This is from Tim Holtz. Here I've made a tuck spot with a tab on it, and I've just stuck a couple of little journaling cards in there which I thought were rather pretty. Another one of those butterfly cigarette cards, more paper. This one's got an ML envelope in the middle, and I put a big journaling spot in there, and that says Now and Then. That was actually on the range, I think it was Heidi Swap colour range, and I just cut it out and stuck it on the edge there. Thought it was rather pretty, and sometimes they do have nice things, don't they, on the borders of scrapbook paper. This, I think, was from a K&Co set, but I'm not entirely sure, but I liked it, and it sort of went with the theme of everything. This is some, I think that came from a Maggie Holmes' set. This I was gifted in a swap. It's got so I put a little tiny journaling spot in there. Somebody's obviously got a die cut there that makes that little tiny envelope. Another Prima card in there. The other side of the Tim Holtz paper, a old bridge scoring pads page, and then the last part of the book I've just stuck here, note to self, put some washi tape down just as a little decoration. So I hope you think that's quite nice. I thought it was quite sweet. Please feel free to leave any questions, and I'll be back soon with some other projects I've nearly finished. Thank you. Bye bye.